In order for WebCTRL to communicate with the installed control modules, there are several steps that must be followed, including verifying the proper connections on the Connections page and downloading address and memory information to the router and the control modules. Let's spend a few minutes discussing these steps. First, we want to check our connections. From the configuration tree, select Connections. The View tab shows the current connection type, as well as any other types that may have already been configured for this system. You can change your connection type from this location if desired. The correct connection type is selected, but we want to verify that the settings for this BACnet over IP connection are correct. We do this from the Configure Display tab. The Configure Display tab allows you to modify, add, or delete connection types. The BACnet over IP type is the default connection that you get when you create a new system. The BACnet over IP connection connects the WebCTRL server to a network using a network interface card. By clicking on the BACnet over IP connection, you can see the current settings. In order to make any modifications to a connection type, you must stop the connection. Be aware that when you stop the connection, any user currently connected to the system will be disconnected. Now we can edit the fields. The IP address and IP subnet mask fields only need to be filled in if your server has two network interface cards or if you are routing across subnets. If needed, these fields will specify the address of the network interface card used to access the WebCTRL system. In this case, we only have a single network card, so we will leave these fields empty. You may also want to disable field alarms while you're in the startup phase, so you do not retain incoming alarms during this connection. Refer to the WebCTRL help for details on the other properties of this page. As with all changes, they must be accepted before they will be downloaded to the system. Once the changes have been accepted, we need to start the connection again before we can use it. At this time, this is the only connection that needs to be configured.